This is Richmond Hill from the cockpit of the United States Coast Guard's MH-65 Delta Dolphin helicopter. Of the places in our training flight around the coastal empire, Richmond Hill, with its convergence of waterways and people, causes major concern for Commander Greg Fuller, who understands that one of the dynamics in a hurricane is human nature.
They just get caught off guard, not thinking it's going to be as bad as it is, and it can be pretty significant, deeply emotional event offshore.
Chatham County's surge map paints a picture in red of a hurricane's potential threat, but that picture is rendered even more vivid from the sky as the relationship between water and homes becomes clearer.
The impact from a direct hit from a hurricane would be devastating for us, be it Cat 1, Cat 2, all the way to a Cat 5. And the best way to see that is with these guys from above.
So I got the high tension wires there on the water across the Savannah River there.
Even in the lowest level hurricane, a Category 1, Wilmington Island would be underwater. In a Category 3, you wouldn't see anything but treetops from this vantage point. Hilton Head's golf courses are a continuous water hazard in just a Cat 1, and the Tybee Pier, a mere memory. In the event of those catastrophes, the Coast Guard's Dolphin is an ambulance in the sky.
To assume a first responder role of search and rescue if that's required, as well as post-storm damage assessments.
There is some thunderstorm activities we saw.
In the briefing room, a careful calculus precedes every Dolphin deployment.
The first thing we do is do a risk assessment. Weather conditions, wind conditions, the environment we're going into. Is it offshore that we're more familiar with, or is it an inland case where there could be wires or other hazards? Is it a nighttime case? All these variables play in as to how we will respond.
Coast Guard Air Station Savannah is involved in about 250 rescues a year, with each involving dangers that can't be explained or predicted. That uncertainty would be magnified exponentially in the event of a hurricane. Commander Fuller says that precautions on the part of the public can minimize the risk not only for themselves, but also for the guardians whose job it is to try to save them.
Really heed the evacuation notices, because basically those that don't, or those, I put my crew into harm's way to rescue those that don't take advantage of those notices. So there's plenty of warning for hurricanes. There's time now to prep for all of their kits or emergency kits, but the biggest thing is the evacuation. I think a lot of people try to tough it out, and those are who I have to put my crew into harm's way for.